been. A lot has happened, a lot has been going on, so I've not really had time to play on this world too much, or record anything at least on this world. But recently I noticed that Hermitcraft had restarted. They're starting their next season, and for some strange reason, that's given me a bit of motivation, a little bit of inspiration, to jump back onto this world and see where we get to. I have been playing Minecraft a little bit, or not a little bit, but quite a lot recently actually. Not really on my PC. I've been playing it on my Steam Deck, just because that thing is so good. It's so easy to play games like this just whilst laying on your sofa. So I've been playing this and a lot of other games recently. But I guess just to recap where we got to last time, because like I said, it has been a little bit of time, but a few months ago when I was doing some work on here, the primary thing that we did is all of this. So essentially, I'm running out of boats here, but I am actually going to take those though. Essentially, we spent quite a lot of time building this ice highway within the Nether. I've always had this thing where I wanted a central hub that is kind of like the base of everything in Minecraft, whether that be overworld or I guess you can call this underworld. Never really got to having anything like that because I tend to move bases quite often. Oh my god, look at all these boats. However, I decided to build kind of like a central place within the Nether. So this is the central place. This is the kind of central hub. And again, just to recap in case kind of either anyone's forgot or anyone hasn't watched the prior few episodes where I did all this. All of these little kind of tunnels go to the kind of important bases. So this one is kind of the first spawn on this world with the end. We've got the Mesa base, we've got the island base over here. And then one of the other things that I did is anyone who's been here pretty much from the beginning, back in Minecraft Alpha days, remember that the world that I used to use back then, that I used to do this Let's Play on, was a different world to this world. I did quite a lot of bases on there, a whole kind of train station and network system, kind of like this, but with rails. Unfortunately, Minecraft Beta 1.8, I believe it was, the adventure update, broke the terrain generation, or the way that the biomes worked on that world, and it turned everything into a snow biome. So at that point, I decided to kind of start a new world, which was this one, which I obviously built a number of bases on here. Some would argue these bases on this world are better because I've kind of learned a little bit since then. But what I've done is I've copied and pasted the chunks from that world into this world. So this is very, very far away, but if I go down here and through that portal, it will now take me back to the original worlds that I did when this Let's Play first started, if anyone has been here since then. So I've got easy access to all that stuff. So that's pretty much all that we did. Built all this, did take a while. These ice highways, especially that one, because how far away it is, took so long getting all the ice, digging these out, or in some cases building these tunnels, because some of the Nether is obviously kind of open. You will notice two different styles here. So I tried out this style where it is the glass, but I didn't like the look of it, so I eventually just kind of decided on this system instead, which I think looks a little bit better. But what I want to do going forward is essentially move to a completely new base, and essentially just start again, right? Start again in a new area. I'm not going to need that right now. I have got some ideas. I kind of know what I'm going to be building. What I've done this time is slightly different to what I usually do. So usually what I'll do when I want to go to a new base is I'll just walk in a direction and see what happens. And at some point I'll find something and then I'll start building. But in this instance, what I've done, I just want to go back to this base a second, but I'll also take some of these boats. What I've done is I've created a copy of this world that's in creative and spectator mode, and just flown around and looked for a biome that I liked, and actually looked for an area that has the things that I'm looking for the idea of the base that I want to build. So instead of me spending countless hours walking in one direction and never really finding anything, I've instead gone into creative mode in a different world or a different file than it's a copy, and then found what I wanted using kind of like the locate command, etc. So that's what I've done with this. I know that some people might find that maybe cheating a little bit, which is fine. It could be considered that, but I'm just doing it because I don't want to spend my time, or I don't want to waste my time walking around trying to locate things when I could just be using a command to do that, which I've done here. So that's kind of what the plan is. The build that I want to do is pretty cool, but what I have noticed is I don't have a lot of shulker boxes, and it would be nice to get at least another 1 or 2 just so I can store more things, so that when I go in this one direction I don't have to keep going back and forth. I'd at least have some decent amounts of kind of materials with me. I do have an idea for a little kind of first base or first house when I get there, when I get to this new place, but that's not for now. What we need to do now is go into the end and locate some... Oh, wait. Yeah, actually I need to get some new armor, but the plan is to go to the end and then get some shulker shells, I think they're called. Okay, so we're at the portal. I've got so many arrows in here, which is good. Maybe I should set my spawn to there. And then let's jump in. Okay, first thing I'm going to need, actually, is... I'm going to need some ender pearls, just so I can get through the portal. I have got... why am I not doing this? Makes things a little bit quicker. I'm glad this still works. Look at the rate at which they fall. It's so crazy. I did have to change this a little bit last time. I still need to put some... Let's back it up because of sound. I still need to put some slabs here to stop them dying, but for some reason the... What is that? Is that normal? What the hell was that? But yeah, so for some reason the height at which they take damage changed, so I had to put this slab under here so they don't die. But we'll take these, and then I guess we can just fly back over here and then get in this portal. It's happening again over there. Has that always happened? I can hear like a weird sound as well. So weird. I think the end is a place that they need to probably do some more... Oh god, that hurt. Some more updates on. It'd be good if there's like biomes in the end. I know that the Better Minecraft mod pack that I play, there are biomes, which looks cool. I think it'd just be cool if there was them here. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure which direction I should be going. But thinking about it, I am going to have to be quite careful here. If I just follow these lights, I believe that will take me to the... I don't know what they're called. End fortress, I guess. That we found before, so I'll just follow these for the time being. But yeah, it'd be so much cooler if we had more biomes in this area. And I'm hoping that's one of the things that they work on next. The only thing that I've noticed about the Minecraft updates recently is they're very, very small. I remember back in the day the updates were crazy. You'd get so much in one update, but these days they just don't seem to be that big. This is actually quite a far distance away, Jesus. Yeah, the updates don't seem to be that big. There are cool things that they add, it's just not massive updates. But I think they've changed. Here we are. I think they've changed the way that the updates work now. So there's like 2 a year, I believe, and you get more out of them. So let's go up to the top of this. I can hear them moving around already. which is great. They are. Open. There we go. I've got one. That's good. I think I need one more, and then I've got an additional. Where are they? I can hear them. I don't particularly want to go outside though, because if I go outside, then that's a problem. But if I can get like one or two, that would be good. Oh great, where's he gone now? Ah, there you are. There we go. I didn't drop one. There we go. He dropped one. I remember when I first did this. Not there. When I first did this kind of fortress or dungeon type of thing, it was so scary. But it doesn't feel that scary anymore because I've got Elytra wings. I mean, obviously I don't want to get hit. It's so loud. I don't want to get hit by one of these because it is a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, it's not scary anymore. He's right up there, isn't he? This one. Yes, they are still scary even though I can fly. I still only got two though. I wonder if I can hit him from here. Don't think it dropped anything, but we'll go over there anyway and just check. Oh, he did. Oh, that's too quick. Nice. Come on, I just need one more. Maybe there's one on the ship. Oh, didn't want to do that. Actually, have I been over here yet? Let's check over here. Oh, Jesus, that was bad. Okay, oh god, yeah, this is going to be a nightmare now. Okay, let's just stay here a second because that's... oh, great. Yeah, that didn't work for me. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Drop me. There we go. Let's get down to the bottom of this for the time being. There we go. Yeah, so I don't want to go up there because that's... that tunnel is just a nightmare. It's an open area. It's not the greatest. So let's try the ship. Alright, you need to hit me, I guess. Or can I just do this? That was a really stupid thing to do. I did it again. Jesus Christ. That one almost killed me. That would have been a nightmare. Right, I need to be careful when I'm doing these jumps. What I'm going to do instead is just fly up to the top. And he did drop one. There we go, finally. Jesus. Get me out of this building. I'm back here for, well, I guess 2 reasons. First, do I have any... these bloody signs. I wish I'd never put them on the chests. Okay, so I've got some armor that I'm going to take with me. Essentially, I'm just looking for things that I can take here. And kind of take to the new area where I don't need to keep coming back and forth. We'll take that, I guess. So many books here, I know. There's quite a lot of ore that's scattered across the bases. I'm not going to take them with me yet, but I will at some point, and I will kind of come back for them. But right now, I think I need actually 2 chests. A lot of food in there. That's not going to be where it is. I am going to take that mossy stone, but I guess I need to get some wood so I can get some chests. I don't want to destroy any of these ones though. Oh, what am I doing? Actually, I've got a thing in this base that an underground, or a further underground bit that actually has wood down there, don't I? So let's go and get that. So yeah, I'm going to make 2 shulker boxes, quickly check these chests, and actually just see if I have any spare kind of rocket stuff. I can't remember how to make rockets, but we'll figure it out. But I should... Oh, there's a shulker box here. Okay, you're coming with me. So I know that I need these to make paper. I'm going to need as many rockets as I can. So let's... how do I do that again? Is it just this? Yeah. Cool, got some paper. I guess that doesn't really... That's not really effective at the moment, this farm. I guess I'd need to stay down here for a long period of time for it to be effective. But this one used to be very effective. I'm hoping it still is. I mean, it looks like it still is. There's just a lot of spiders in there now, I guess. So I think I can make rockets by just doing this, right? Yeah. That's all I need. I think I have everything I need. So I've got all these shulker boxes. Got more than I thought I was going to have. I have a pretty decent amount of rockets, I think. I've got a bed. Obviously, that's important. A bunch of materials. Bunch more materials, food, coal, just some other stuff, random diamond. Oops, didn't want to do that. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I've got everything. Like I said, there are a lot of ores scattered around, like diamonds and iron, which I am going to need. But I can get them once I kind of have something set up. I think that the first thing that I'm going to do, and it's not probably going to happen this episode, but is kind of do like a starter house, trying to figure out where I want the nether portal. Because I think that would be one of the main things I want to focus on to get linked back up to all of these bases, so it's easier to navigate through them. But we'll see what happens. Right, so I've got my coordinates on a piece of paper. I do need to travel quite a distance here, so I need to go this direction to make the x-axis positive, and I also need to go this direction as well. Essentially, I need to get the x-axis to 884, so quite a distance in that way, and then the z-axis I need to get to minus 10,000, so 9,000 blocks in that direction. Probably is easier just to do this through the nether. However, I don't want to. I'm going to do it this way. So I guess I'm just going to have to fly off in this direction and hope for the best. I'm going to get pretty high to start with and then just try to glide it out. This is going to take a while, but I think when it's in the nether, it's going to be a lot of work getting the nether hooked back up. But I think once that's done, it's going to be pretty good. There's a jungle biome on my right there. Never knew about that. I think this base that I'm kind of leaving right now, I had some pretty cool ideas with it, but I just couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't do what I wanted with it, and it just felt weird being on like an above ground base. I'm the type of person that loves to build underground stuff. So this one that I'm doing now, I'm really excited about. There's quite a lot of stuff I want to do. Doesn't mean I'm going to do loads and loads of episodes. I might start doing it, then things might happen that take me away from it for a little bit. But at least there is going to be some activity for a little bit. This is pretty cool. Terrain generation is so cool these days. Like, you have actual mountains and snowy peaks and stuff like that, and it just feels so nice and natural. Do miss the old generation, the old janky generation, the world generation, but yeah, this new one with all the mountains is pretty cool. Okay, so we're pretty much here. Didn't actually take that long. Flying is actually very, very quick. So as you can see, tiger biome looks pretty fancy. And I think the spot that we're gonna kind of land is just here. Kind of bad time to land there. Not very good with this bow. Jesus. There we go. So yeah, this is the spot. So let's defeat him and then get the daytime back. Let's just put this here. Can I sleep without dying? Oh, why am I typing 1? There we go. Excellent. So here we are. This is the place that we're going to call home for the foreseeable future. You'll see we've got this big open space here, which I might as well just kind of light up a little bit. And I think this is where the house part of this base is going to be. Oh, creeper. There we go. So yeah, this is going to be where the kind of like house part of this base is going to be, and then we're going to go straight down, and there's going to be some massive cave down there. But as you can see, it's a nice area. Oh, I think it's a nice area. I love this type of terrain. This is some of my favourite terrain in the game, and these biomes are my favourite. But this kind of view is what I really liked. Just the idea of having a little bit of a kind of cabin type of thing up here with that type of view, and then something quite big underground. I think is pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna build something around here. Try to clear some of this off so we've got a nice view of the outside bit. I think in this direction there is one of those new biomes, the grey ones. Can't remember what they're called, but you know what I'm talking about, one of them. And then I think there is probably the only thing I didn't check is I didn't check for a trial chamber, but I'm presuming there's going to be one around here somewhere because they are pretty common once you get to biomes that have like mountains and stuff. Yeah, I guess this is going to be where I kind of build my little base. But I guess to start with, I just want to clear the area and set something up for now, and then next time we can build the actual house in this area, which I think will be pretty cool. Cool. Well, ready to go, ready to build the new house and see where we go from there. But yeah, I do love this area. Let me know what you think. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I guess to start with, I'm just going to build this house and then figure out how we can get down into that cave and start building some cool stuff. But I think above ground as well, I'm going to build some cool stuff. So I'm going to build this house, obviously. And then, I don't know, just build like paths all the way down here, a little fishing thing, like a little dock down there or something like that. And then some other things dotted around. I think this area is going to be pretty cool to live in. And I'm hoping that this is going to be like the new main base for a while. But anyway, I'm going to leave this here for now. Let me know what you think of this area. Pretty eager to get started, so I don't think I'm going to wait too long to do this. And yeah, I shall see you soon. Goodbye.